Hi everyone, I'm Elza Witter, piano instructor who teach Russian technique, Russian method by this fundamentals of piano techniques by Leon and Olga Conus. So today I'm gonna record and publish next 2 exercises from this book. Last time I did first and second exercise, and today I'm gonna record third and fourth exercise. So number 3 exercise, it's page 13. Maintain normal hand position with a very relaxed arm, quiet wrist, relaxed but no movement, and raise each finger before striking the key. So when they say quiet wrist, I would translate as still wrist, quiet wrist. Maybe it's British English, kind of a little bit strange for me, quiet wrist. So we're playing this 5 notes pattern starting with C, maintaining normal relaxed arm. I would again move 1 octave higher, not middle C, but keep space. So before we're striking the key, what we need to do, raise the finger. And so on. Repeat many times. I would move to the number 3 if you comfortable with number 2. When you feel that your wrist is relaxed, loosed, and you can move to the next key, and you free and relax while you holding the key. So only this way I would start to work on a number 3. You don't want to develop bad habits and stiffness while you're playing legato. Left hand, the same thing, you play. Make sure you hold proper position for your arms. You have a not hanging down arms, but like this, elbows up, able to rotate, able to move. Rest, and so on. I would recommend to move this 5 fingers exercise step by step up, so it would not be too boring to play from the same note over and over. I would play D major, and so on, and E major, so D major had the F sharp, E major had the 2 sharps, F sharp and G sharp, F major has a B flat, C major has only white keys, A major block key, C sharp. Eventually I would play even both hands at the same time. B major, 3 sharps, is C sharp, D sharp, F sharp. And come back to C major. So next exercise, number 4, 2-note slurs. Actually, I would even do reverse and work more on this 2-note slurs before I would have this all 5 notes legato. So 2-note slurs, you have a few 1, 2, 3, 4 different options on pairing your fingers. I would start with finger 2 and 3 first, and you go by C major scale. You play C, D, legato, rest, next starting with D, and you have a D, E notes, rest, and so on. Okay, and the rhythm is 4/4, first note quarter note, second note 8, and 8 rest. And so on. And if you heard the first note stronger and you use this beautiful movement when you drop your hand into first note and you let go on a second note, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, and before you play second note, make sure you moving finger up so you have some control how you're gonna touch this second note. So you practice right hand reaching the same pair of the note C, D, and after you start coming down. Actually, no, it's going just up to C and down. And after that, you can practice another pair, which is fingers 3, 4, and 4, 5, and 1, 2, and so on. All these fingers, pairs. The same with left hand. Start with 3, 2. I would start lower. Do you hear the tone? Strong, light, strong, light, down, up. Good. And you can, when you get comfortable, I would spend lots of days, hours practicing 2, 3 before you move to another fingerings, and make sure that you have this different tone and before actually you put hands together. This is very unique and very important exercise when you learn this very, very basic to connect 2 notes only, connect legato properly without any tension. When you stay in the first note, you hold, no tension, and you play second note intentionally lighter. At the same time you lifting hand. So it's all about how relax your hands and fingers and how much you use the weight, the arm weight, the finger weight. Okay, regarding the number 3 exercise, I would say after you get comfortable on 5 fingers patterns, which you first gonna learn from white keys, C major, D major, E major, and so on. You can also add another 5 fingers patterns from the black keys, from C sharp, flat or D sharp. And from F sharp or G flat. From G sharp or A flat. I hope you're familiar with this enharmonic notes. G sharp is the same notation for A flat. Notation is different, but sound is the same. And last black key, B flat or A sharp. And if you're not too familiar and it's hard for you to play by ear, you can learn about how you build up 5 fingers patterns with half and whole steps. So I give you just the structure for 5 fingers major pattern. It is whole step, half step, whole step. Let's say C major, C, D, whole step, D, E, whole step, E, F, half step, F, G, whole step. So here's our 5 fingers pattern. Let's say from F sharp, G sharp, whole step, G sharp, A sharp, whole step, A sharp, B, half step, yes, B, C sharp, whole step. If you did not see my first recording on the second exercise, I just briefly let you know what was in that video, which you can watch more carefully. So there was exercise on the silence movements, this basic silent exercise when you place your fingers, but you don't play the notes, you don't play the keys, you just learn how properly you adjust your arm and you move your fingers 4 times up each finger without playing the keys. And left hand, the same thing. So place the tips of the fingers on the 5 keys and slowly raise each finger 4 times using finger action, but without pressing the keys. Seems like easy, but if you're not relaxed, it would not get easy. You learn how to stay loose using just enough muscle and strength for one finger, for one required finger. Okay, and second exercise was about wrist flexibility. When you play 5 notes, these 5 fingers patterns, and you play with certain order of movements, of actions. So first, number 1, you play with your thumb, C. Number 2, when you say 2, you count 2, you raise the wrist. Number 3, you lower the wrist. Number 4, you have a wrist on a normal position. You play next note, second finger, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Right hand, left hand, hands together. The same thing, you can play this exercise from different notes. Keep your major 5 finger scale, so it will be more fun than just stay in a 5 C major pattern keys. D major. And and so on. This is the most difficult task for most of the students whose wrists getting stiff often, and if there's no proper instruction and if it's no proper control, the wrist is the number one which getting stiff and bring everything to the wrong position and wrong we cannot control good touch. Okay, let you go. Thank you so much for watching. So this was preparatory exercise section 1, exercise 1 2 I briefly review for you, and exercises 3 and 4, and all this on the page 13 in fundamentals of piano technique, the Russian method by Leon Conus and Olga Conus. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learn something nice from me. I'm Elza Ritter, piano instructor from Virginia, from Centerville. Bye.